Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about something we all know. Something we've all felt struggle. Those moments when the weight of the world feels like it's pressing down on your shoulders, when you're staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m., wondering how you're going to make it through. We've all been there. But let me tell you this, those moments are not the end of your story. They are the beginning of something extraordinary. You see, adversity has a way of chiseling away the unnecessary. It strips us down to our core, forces us to confront who we are, and shows us what we're truly made of. There's no hiding when life gets tough. The masks we wear, the excuses we lean on, they all fall away. What's left is raw, unfiltered potential. And that potential is where greatness begins. Here's the thing, nobody becomes strong in comfort. Think about it. A bodybuilder doesn't get strong by lifting feathers. A diamond isn't created without pressure. It's in the resistance, in the challenges, in the pain that strength is forged. Life is no different. The bad times, the moments when you feel like giving up, those are the moments that test your resolve and build your character. But here's the good news, you are stronger than you think. Deep down, you have a reservoir of strength that you haven't even tapped into yet. And do you know how you find it? By facing the hard times head on. By refusing to quit. By telling yourself, this is not how my story ends. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. Growth is never easy. It's messy, it's painful, and it's uncomfortable. But that's the point. Growth requires discomfort. It requires stepping into the unknown, taking risks, and sometimes falling flat on your face. But every time you get back up, you're a little stronger, a little wiser, and a little closer to becoming the person you were meant to be. Think about the people you admire most. Are they people who had everything handed to them? Or are they the ones who faced adversity, who fell down and got back up, who turned their pain into power? The greatest leaders, the most inspiring individuals, the heroes we look up to, they all have one thing in common: they've been through the fire. They've been tested, and they've come out stronger on the other side. Bad times are not a punishment. They are a gift. They are life's way of saying you are ready for more. You are ready to grow, but you have to be willing to embrace the struggle. You have to be willing to dig deep and find that part of you that refuses to give up, no matter how hard it gets. When life knocks you down, you have a choice. You can stay down or you can get back up. And let me tell you something, every time you get back up, you send a message to the world that you are unstoppable. You tell the universe, you can throw whatever you want at me, but I'm still standing. That's how strong people are made, not by avoiding bad times, but by leaning into them, by learning from them, by using them as fuel to propel them forward. Every challenge, every setback, every disappointment, it's all preparing you for something greater. But you have to believe that. You have to trust that the pain you're feeling right now is not in vain. It's shaping you, molding you, transforming you into the person you were meant to be. So how do you do it? How do you take those bad times and turn them into strength? First, you have to change your perspective. Stop looking at challenges as problems and start seeing them as opportunities. Opportunities to grow, to learn, to become better. When you shift your mindset, you shift your life. Second, take action. Don't let bad times paralyze you. Use them as motivation to move forward. Set goals. Take small steps every day. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. Action is the antidote to fear and doubt. The more you do, the more confident you'll become, and the stronger you'll feel. Third, surround yourself with the right people. Strong people don't become strong on their own. They have a tribe, a support system, people who lift them up and push them forward. Find those people. Lean on them when you need to. And when you're strong enough, be that person for someone else. Never lose sight of your why. Why are you doing this? What's driving you? What's the vision that keeps you going? When you have a clear sense of purpose, nothing can stop you. Purpose gives you the strength to endure, to persevere, to keep going even when the odds are stacked against you. Bad times are temporary. They don't last forever. But the strength you gain from them, that's permanent. That's something nobody can take away from you. Every challenge you overcome, every obstacle you conquer, it all adds to your strength, your resilience, your confidence. And before you know it, you'll look back and realize that the bad times weren't bad at all. They were the best thing that ever happened to you. Let's dig deeper into this because there's more to be said about what bad times truly mean and how they create unshakable strength. I want you to really feel this message in your bones. I want you to internalize it because this is not just motivational fluff. This is your reality if you choose to accept it. Bad times are not the enemy. They are your greatest ally in the journey of becoming the person you were destined to be. When life pushes you, it's giving you a chance to push back. Think of every bad time as a test. A test of your endurance, your patience, and most importantly, your faith in yourself, faith in the process, and faith that the struggle is worth it. But here's the secret: these tests are not here to defeat you, they are here to teach you. Let me tell you something profound. Strength is not about avoiding the storm, it's about learning how to dance in the rain. It's about being in the middle of chaos, uncertainty, and pain, and still finding a way to move forward. That's where transformation happens. That's where the magic lies, not in the avoidance of hard times, but in the mastery of them. You've got to stop running from the struggle and start embracing it. You've got to look it in the face and say, bring it on, because every challenge you face, every battle you fight is an opportunity to grow. It's an opportunity to stretch beyond your limits and discover a strength you didn't even know you had. Think about this: muscles grow because they are torn and rebuilt. The fibers literally break down under strain and then they rebuild stronger. Your spirit, your mind, and your heart work the same way. Bad times are like the weights you lift in the gym of life. The heavier they are, the stronger you become if you keep lifting. But strength isn't just about brute force, it's about resilience. It's about the ability to bend without breaking, to adapt without losing yourself, to fall and still rise again. Resilience is the hallmark of strong people. It's not about never failing, it's about never quitting. It's about using every failure as a stepping stone to success. Let me tell you a story. There was a man who lost everything: his job, his home, his family. He hit rock bottom, and for a while he stayed there. But one day he made a decision. He decided that he was not going to let his circumstances define him. He started small, taking one step at a time. He worked hard, stayed focused, and refused to let setbacks derail him. Fast forward a few years, and that same man became a multimillionaire, a philanthropist, and a beacon of hope for others. What changed? His circumstances? Sure, eventually. But what really changed was him. The bad times didn't break him, they built him. They forced him to dig deep, to find his inner strength, and to rise above his challenges. That man could be you. No matter where you are right now, no matter how dark it seems, you have the power to change your story.